feel like a sneeze is coming. I'm all yours. I'm talking to you. Let's get it though. So, now I'm so glad to be back.
These videos all have endings that will keep you guessing, and
Right.
as you are watching, just remember, not all surprises end well. Number 10.
But I bet you all surprises end with me hauling ass.
Officer pulls over a vehicle for running a red light.
Right.
He and the driver are having a discussion about what to do next, when it looks like a third vehicle is trying to get the officer's attention off in the distance.
The other light, the light's going straight. Who is this?
The officer probably guesses he is being flagged down by someone with an emergency to report, which happens from time to time during traffic stops. But that's not how this video ends at all.
Sus? If I was the cop, first of all, I would have already talked about something. Who is this? I already would have known that the guy I pulled over or the people that I pulled over were already in cahoots. And then that motherfucking hauling ass to me is also in cahoots. So I would have already sensed that with my Adidas, plus my Adidas car, right? And I would have hauled ass out of there. But I understand that, some officers can't really be doing it. They can't be leaving the scene, right? So I'm like, I would have just arrested everybody that was in the first car I pulled over, and then the one that almost ran me over. Just like, that was way too close to call.
Hey, get out of here, man. You're good.
The headlights continue to grow brighter, and soon the officer realizes this driver has no intention.
Wait a minute. How you gonna say, get out of here, man? You good, but give me a ticket. Nigga, I'm not good. I'm not good. You just gave me a ticket. Come on, bruh. You couldn't let me slide? Jesus.
Slowing down, he steps around the back of the car moments before getting flattened. I don't know if the person driving was just completely not paying attention, but this is a major violation that could easily land them behind bars. The police officer lets the first person go and ducks into his squad car to pursue the other car. I'm sure this is definitely not how they were expecting the traffic stop to end. Number 9.
They could have been in
This
cahoots.
Oklahoma weather report has an interruption and an ending that you will never guess.
Honey, sky southerly winds are going to be with us. Whoa. Oh my gosh. I'm
What?
so sorry.
What?
This is live on air.
Oh, hell no. That's no. Oh, that better not be like hold on.
An earthquake rips.
Oh, I guarantee you, that's my last day on the job. I would have said, right, because I got underwear on. I would have been like, so Monday is gonna be clogged. Tuesday is gonna be clogged. Wednesday, partly clogged. That's the earthquake. Zoom, and I would have, yeah. Yup. All you would have saw was just like my dust. I would have been kicking rocks. Jesus.
The building and threatens to collapse its very foundations. I think most people would run for cover, but her reaction will probably surprise you more than the actual event.
That was well over 4.0 magnitude. I can tell you that much right now. Let me finish this forecast.
Finish the forecast.
Evacuate. She and the rest of the crew bravely finish up the weather report, despite getting
Shit.
rocked by an earthquake over 4.0 on the Richter scale. Let me know if you would have put your job first and done the same, or if you would have been out of there immediately. Number 8. A news reporter is getting ready to go live when an elderly local...
Y'all already know how I feel about old people. If you don't, if you're 60 and up, you're already sus. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you are. If you're 60 and up, you're already sus, which means you're already giving me bad signals, sending me bad, giving me red flags and all that. You already on that scale. You already on that level. You already on that cluck list. So, with that being said, if I was a reporter, first of all, cluck the camera person operating the camera, because that mother clucker saw the older mother clucker coming towards me. So cluck him, right, first and foremost. But then if I was the news reporter, right, I would have sensed him, right, and I just would have, I would have hauled ass out of there. How you gonna come up? How you gonna come up all nonchalant? Like I don't know you. You don't know me, bruh. Like back the hell up. Just back the hell up, bruh. Jesus.
Wanders into his frame.
How are you?
The two politely exchange hellos, and the reporter thinks nothing of it until he squints off in the distance, thinking he recognizes the person from somewhere. As it turns out, the man who just passed them by was the exact same person who they were seconds away from doing a missing report on.
I'm Jeremy. Been looking for you for a while.
Oh, wow.
You heard or anything? No? Cold?
He has memory problems and had wandered away yesterday. Looking at him, you wouldn't be able to tell anything is wrong with his memory, but his shoes are wet and he has been wandering in the wilderness overnight. Fortunately, he somehow found his way back to the road, and they were able to get him before he became too exhausted and lost. Number 7. When this man went after a string of banks along the Cincinnati tri-state area, police were flooded with anonymous calls from people who claimed to know who it was. When they went to his mother's house to take him into custody, she was extremely distraught and said she had watched the news and already knew why they were here. The two pictures look almost identical, and the sunglasses did little to hide his true identity. It seems like an open and shut case, but you'll never guess the ending. After some more investigating, they find out the real crook was this man named Conrad Zerdiak, who had bought a lifelike mask for $1,000 and used it during his spree. The mask just so happened to look exactly like the suspect in question. If Conrad's girlfriend hadn't have turned him in, they may very well have gotten the wrong guy. I wonder how many other times a realistic mask was used to commit a wrongdoing, and how many other innocent people may be put behind bars under similar circumstances. After all, saying that somebody was wearing a mask that looked just like you is a pretty unbelievable alibi. Number 6.
Oh, hey, just saying. That's really, that's, wow. That's crazy. Like, to put on a realistic mask and just to be out there in the world, knowing that somebody has a face or something that's similar to your face out there just walking. Oh my God, that's something else. But I was gonna say, like, there's probably, I hope not, I really hope not, that somebody has like a realistic mask of me. But the only difference is between you and me is that although you may have the same face as me, you can't haul ass like me. You can't run like me. You can't kick rocks like me. You can't zone like me. Just saying.
Russian police officer pulls a car over at a security checkpoint for questioning, but he barely has a chance to say anything before he finds himself jumping in the vehicle to save his life, and you'll never guess from what. About 20 vicious wolves emerge from the forest and run in unison down the M23 highway. I can't tell if this is computer-generated effects or an unedited CCTV video, but if this really happened, then the police officer gets into the car just 3 seconds before a large wolf trots by where he was just standing. He doesn't even get the door shut in time, and the animal could have jumped in if it really wanted to. The wolves must have recently feasted, because they do seem rather unconcerned.
Me and him just became the best of friends.
That one of them would have taken him out just for sport if he had stood in their way for much longer. Number 5. This Birmingham, Alabama restaurant seems to be rapidly falling apart.
Is that Waffle
Surprised
House?
Customers still inside. Chunks of ceiling lay strewn on the ground as more infrastructure cracks and breaks overhead.
Why the hell are you still inside? Why the hell is anybody still inside? Are you trying to get clucked with no condom? No lubricant? No Vaseline? No baby oil? No nothing. You just want to get clucked, raw. Huh? Blood on the ceilings, on the walls, on the floors. That's... So instead of you... excuse me. So instead of you hauling ass right outside and getting protection, you want to stay inside and record it. So what happens when a big ass chunk comes from like the ceiling and knocks you upside the head and you passed out?
It looks like the ceiling itself is about to crumble, and it eventually does less than a minute later, but you'll never guess the reason why. A stranger bursts through the ceiling and lands on their feet, covered in fiberglass insulation.
Wow, so that's what we do in Waffle House. We just keeping people in the ceilings. I think that's Waffle House. I don't know if that's... It looks an awful lot. Awful lot. I think I'm saying that right. The way it's set up on the inside looks a lot like Waffle House. So I'm gonna just say Waffle House. Can I say that? I'm just gonna say that. If it's a different restaurant, then forgive me or correct me. But is that what we do in Waffle House? We keeping people in the ceilings. Okay, so I guarantee you, like the next time I'm in Waffle House, because I do live in Georgia, I'm gonna be looking up at the ceilings. Cause yeah, thank you Waffle House for that.
Fortunately, this happened over an empty table and not the counter area, where somebody could have easily gotten harmed. They try to act like nothing is wrong as they walk to the exit and drive away. Later, the man is apprehended after a short chase by police. Investigators think he was trying to take money from the back office, but accidentally fell through the main dining room instead. Whatever his reasoning was, I'm sure the customers never guessed their meal would be ended early by his grand escape. Number 4. 2 golfers in Florida decide to have some fun with an alligator near the edge of an embankment.
Oh! Jesus! That's my cousin Alfred. They told me he was going to get out, but I didn't believe him. I didn't believe nobody. They told me that they had 10 years on him. Jesus, he got out in 10 days. Oh God, help us all. And y'all bitches want to just have fun with him. Okay, cool. Y'all go ahead and have some more fun with him. Let's see if you gonna have some fun when he bites off some limbs and some organs. Let's see if we gonna have some fun then. Talking about you wanna have some fun.
They tap a golf ball in its direction just to see how it reacts. Try to translate what one of them says at the end if you can too.
Andiamo.
The gator eyes the golf ball and makes a quick decision. Judging by their surprised reactions, it's definitely not the ending they were expecting.
Is he gonna choke on that?
Notice how the gator seems to hold eye contact with...
The alligator is like looking at the people that threw the golf ball or whatever that was. It was like Like it was like the gator knew that the humans was right there, right? But then the humans had to be a dumbass and throw the golf ball there, like at him, right? So the alligator tasted it, knew it wasn't nothing or edible, right? And was like, oh, okay. Y'all want to play that game, bitches? Oh, okay. Y'all want to give me inanimate objects? Y'all want to give me something that's not food? Something you can't digest? Oh, y'all think this shit is funny? Okay. And the way he looking at them, the way the alligator looking at him is like, I have a photographic memory, bitches. I know exactly what y'all look like. Okay. You lucky I don't charge at you, bro. But I'm not, it looks like the gator's about to go back in the water, but the gator has photographic memory. Y'all watch out now.
Person recording. I know these reptiles have very limited intelligence, but it's almost as if the gator knows it has the last laugh.
That's what I'm saying.
It slips into the water without breaking its stare. Number 3. A YouTuber named Alone in the Dark takes a 2-hour tour of a haunted hospital.
2 hours?
It has been out of commission for a long time. He repeatedly hears noises and gets signs that he is not alone. Like here, for example, when you can see a light appear out of nowhere in response to his voice.
You hear ringing.
What?
At one point on an upper floor, he finds a long streak of dried red liquid running down the wall from a nearby ceiling vent.
Oh,
it
God.
looks like someone was grabbed from above by something terribly strong and pulled up into the ventilation duct, where they met a horrible fate.
Herpes.
Something else strange about this video is how all of the cabinet doors that he passes by seem to be flung open. Cabinets opening by themselves is a classic sign of a haunting, so take that for what you will. When he is finally ready to leave, the paranormal events really pick up in ways you'll never guess.
There's a lot more going on in this thing.
First, he hears an ambulance pull up to the defunct hospital, and then he sees shimmering lights on the ground. It could just be broken glass reflecting into the beam of his flashlight, but then again, it could be a paranormal energy signature. Either way, the timing of the ambulance siren is too much of a coincidence for me to believe this was anything normal. Number 2, a European factory worker takes a thin rod and coaxes molten metal down a chute. Once he has a steady stream going, he takes off his protective gear and you'll never guess how the video ends. With no glove and not even so much as a jacket to protect his bare arms, the fearless factory worker swats at the lava-like substance with just his hand. Watch how the splattered molten metal scorches a nearby pipe and dries into thickened black clumps, and you can tell this is definitely real, no editing. He does this no less than 6 times and holds his hand out to show only some blackened fingertips and nothing more. I have no idea how this is humanly possible, or more importantly, how he was able to discover this bizarre and rare talent, let alone put it to use at random. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills, and I hope you're enjoying my narrative.
He probably did that shit so many times that he don't got no fucking nerves, no feeling in his hands. Jesus!
If you answered yes, then tap the follow button and thank you for your support. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person. So if you're generous enough to hit the subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. My music video for Who Am I Now has been uploaded, but do not watch it. Please, please, please don't. Also, don't forget I upload a new video here on YouTube every Thursday and Saturday. Number 1. 3 masked men attempt a daring heist in Sydney, Australia at the Miller Shopping Centre. They are in the middle of taking jewels when literally everyone in the store decides they are not going to take this, and soon the men find themselves running for their lives. Customers and staff join together and chase the men out of the mall. Not even the fact one of the masked men is holding a sledgehammer is enough to hold back the angry vigilante mob. The 3 masked men flee into a red van and speed away with the mob close behind. With so many similar instances caught on video, It's quite a surprise to see everyone join in to chase off the robbers for once. It is said that 3 a.m. is when most paranormal and scary events happen, and as these videos show, it might just be better to go to bed early instead.
Hey, story number one, it was straight dumbasses. How you gonna go into a mall full of people and commit a crime? What did you think was gonna happen, man? Are y'all serious right now? Dumbasses. That was hilarious though. Like, come on, man. Did you really think you just gonna get away with that? A mall full of people? They was haul assing after y'all, bro. Come on. But yeah, man. Like just like the alligator, like certain animals, if not all animals, are very smart, maybe a little bit smarter than some of us humans. But yeah, I wouldn't, take out, I wouldn't, I forgot how you say it, necessarily rule out that, some, if not all animals are stupid or like dumb. Like, we're animals too, you feel me? And we're smart. What makes you think they're not smart? So with that alligator eating that golf ball or whatever, like, the way he looked at y'all was like, hey, I know exactly what y'all look like. Y'all come around here again, I'm gonna snap all y'all shit up. Just saying, you can't just be out here messing with animals thinking they dumb and stuff. And I feel like certain animals be doing shit on purpose. I just feel like that, They be doing like dumb shit on purpose. I don't know. I just feel like they be doing some stuff on purpose just to catch us off guard or just to catch us. You feel me? But oh God. But there are definitely some dumbasses out here, bro. And I'm not one of them. I'm far from that. So especially if I have my Adidas on, oh yeah. Oh, it's game over now. Just saying, my IQ went from like a all-time low with having Adidas on. My IQ just went off the fucking charts. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family.